good, and he was hot.
He was trade.
Yeah, and he was like late 20s.
Best fingers in the business.
Like, I'm a surgeon.
Stitches on the face can come out not good.
Yeah, well,
I've had it 4 times.
Well, he said too.
4 stitches on the face?
Said
1, 2, 3 here, and then 4.
I've only had like 2 or 3 stitches, but it was like a centimeter from my eyeball.
Oh, really?
I got hit in the head with a piece of PVC.
Oh no, I ran into a coffee table when I was 2.
How'd you get hit with PVC?
My brother threw it at me and hit me in the face.
Yep, sounds good. Sounds right.
A, B, hospital, stitches.
I bet I know which brother it was.
No.
Was the other one? Mm-hmm. Why did he?
Because it was my oldest brother David and his friend David, funny enough. They were in our backyard.
The double D's.
Yeah, and my father was always like, he was like ultimate handyman. He fixed everything in the house, did everything himself. So it was common that was like shit laying around, like tools and parts and stuff like that. And I think he had old like PVC pipes on the side of the house that he was like in the middle of using or throwing away or something like that. And the end was snapped, so it was like jagged and broken at the end. And I had to be, I don't know, maybe like 7. So my brother was 16.
Did you know the F word at that point?
I'm sure I fucking did. So he comes and gets me, and he goes, I don't remember exactly what the hell they were talking about, but they're like,
I don't remember what the pitch was.
We're playing Olympics or some shit like that, yeah. And in their head, it was a javelin. And they're like, all right, we're going to throw the javelin in the yard. They were like way near the house, you know, so that the entire length of the backyard. We're going to throw this into the backyard. You be like the judge and stand there and see where it lands.
Umpire.
Okay. Thing comes, like, oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Hits me right in the fucking face. Literally right here in the face. It's like a 10-foot long pole.
On the upside, they had a very precise measurement of landing.
It's right there.
I
remember like getting up, like being dazed, getting up, kind of like being dizzy, and then just blood washing over my eyeballs.
Was it like the beginning of a Bond movie?
It was, where it's like da 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 da, and I just couldn't see.
You die in Goldeneye.
And it was funny because my brother's friend David, he was like one of those freak kids that was like 15, 16, but he looked like he was 25. You know, he was like 6'1".
Mm-hmm.
So they're both like freaking out. He runs up to me, picks me up, and carries me up because we had like a deck and the yard was lower. He like runs me up the stairs and like carries me to my mother.
What a hero!
As I'm splayed like this, just bleeding all over my fucking face. Yeah, but I only got like 3 stitches. Those were the only stitches I ever got in my life.
Denise must have freaked out.
Yeah, she always freaks out. She's a
These
freak.
stitches here must be the most bizarre way. It involves a baseball bat and a Beanie Baby. Was in my basement and was just fucking around, and I had like a plastic baseball bat, so I guess like a wiffle ball bat, but it looked like
what we've got in the office.
Yes.
Which is also funny because he's been hit in the back of the head
it was pretty much exactly
like 2
what we've
times
had in the
already.
office.
It's exactly what I thought of.
Like I'm down there, just swinging it around.
The Tamagotchi, you forgot.
Anyways, I took the Beanie Baby eventually, if you remember those, and
had many.
I was like,
you did?
I was like, fuck it, let's just do this because I'm fucking around with a baseball bat. Put it on the floor, and like a golf club, wound up the bat and smacked it. It went straight up and hit the light on my ceiling, and so it started to shake. And obviously, as a kid, I'm like, oh fuck, like did I break it? And as I'm looking at it, it falls past me, hits the ground and shatters, and the glass goes up into my head. And
it's like such an up, down, up
And
thing.
so,
Jesus.
As a kid, I'm like, I'm fucked, like I broke the light. And so, like, I just turn around and run up. My plan is to get into my room and pretend like I don't know. And so on my way up the stairs, my mom sees me and she's like, Jerry, is your nose bleeding? Like that to me. And as I'm like running up the stairs, so my arm's like on the wall ready to go around, and I see blood on my arm. So I literally go, probably, like that. And she's like, what? Why is your nose bleeding? What happened? I went, maybe it's all that broken glass downstairs. I was like, I don't know, you know?
Nice cover.
And then
Excellent.
She brought me over and saw, like, she thought my nose was bleeding, but it was actually just this was cut, like, from my
God,
nose
that
to my
could
lip.
have gone in your eyes.
That was,
and because I was just like, I like as it all shattered.
but that was like what the surgeon said in Australia, because Lindsay got cut like literally less than like an inch below her lip, and he said like if it cut the lip, it'd be fucked. Yeah, it's like your lip is, you can't fix that. It was like bleh, it's all deformed and shit.
Yeah,
so it's like right in the sweet spot of it didn't deform her face.